There everyone, welcome back to the Indus YouTube channel and welcome you all to the Nifty and Bank Nifty post market analysis. And yes guys, if you see today it's like a drastic day. Just if you see the fall in the Bank Nifty, it's almost near to minus 4.8%, and Fin Nifty it's near to the same of 4.28%, and similar case with the private banks, metals as well as Nifty. And yes, we're going to also talk about the HDFC bank, and is it the right time to invest, or should we hold or sell. And coming to, we're going to also talk about the other aspects of price action. So before starting, let me show you the Telegram channel. And yes, before starting the video itself, I should admit it, my view is literally failed. Yes, if you even see previously, even if you observe the messages of today, and even if you watch the price action of Nifty as well as Bank Nifty, in the initial state it opened somewhere near gap down of our demand zone. And at this case, even I expected, to be frank, very frank, I am expecting this demand level to respect, but suddenly you can see the closing below our level. And yes, we will also discuss about what to do next, but yes, I do admit that my view completely went wrong. And yes, publicly it's not about the when the view worked, it's not about just coming up and showing that, but it is very important. Whenever I fail, it's my responsibility to come up and say and showcase. And yes guys, this is not the first time, but yes, definitely our view completely went wrong here. So now coming to very in the early morning, see, after the results and before the HDFC bank results as well, and there is a expectations, but if you talk about the results, it's not of disappointing results. And anyhow, we're gonna to, within few minutes we're gonna to talk about that in detail. But let's start with the global markets in the morning. And if you see, even the US markets in the morning, it's not closed off deep red, it's like a neutral mild negative. Usually we used to see that. And coming to, some people also talking about statements from Christopher Weller. But yes, surprised after these statements, I was keen to see the IT sectors. Like I thought IT sector will down perform now, and that's what my expectation was. But surprisingly, banks affected. Yes, there are multiple reasons, we're going to also discuss one after each. But in the case, as I said in the morning, it's in the initial starting itself, I expected that banks would, yes, even after the not extreme positive results from HDFC, but yes, even the results which the HDFC is posted is not of like very disappointing results. I thought banking sector or the investors would look after other banks results as well, but that not happened. And yes, even some of the reasons, let's also discuss one after each. Let's talk about US 10-year bond yield. Yes, if you see, almost near to 3.8, but suddenly if you see in the early morning, it's somewhere near to 4, and again it is trading above 4.081. So this is also one of the concern. And let's see the Indian indices. If you see Indian indices, in the starting from here, if you see, just let me do this. Yes, if you see, all these are banks. Let me switch this to from percentage. And coming to metals, okay, when we are talking about metals, if you see, China new home sales data is weak, so that's the reason metal sector is affected. At least metals have some logic, okay. And banking, as you all know, within few minutes we're going to talk about the bank as well, okay. Now let's talk about Nifty. Initially in the Nifty also, I thought at least at these areas, if you see, at least at opening these areas, after we got mild. But the something interesting part, when we talk about Nifty, we need to discuss is IT sector. If you see IT sector, all sectors have closed in red, but if you see about IT sector, it's almost near to 0.64% positive. And one more important thing, if you see the Nifty movers, okay, index movers, almost IT sector is stable, or else, like, in other words, if I say, if you see almost in the fall, it's almost 50% of the contribution is from HDFC Bank. That's, see, almost near to 8% fall. And nothing to talk about Bank Nifty. You can see everything dragged. Nothing is in green today when we discuss about banks. So now this is from the Nifty. And one more thing before moving to Bank Nifty, if you see, this is sensible website, and all you can see the FII and DI analysis for free. For this, if you have Zerodha, Fires, sorry, not Fires, Zerodha, Upstock, and Angel, I think so. Yes, if you have these three brokerages, if you have Demat account in any of this, then you can freely access all this. If you are using any other brokerage, then you need to pay. But I hope many people would have the brokerage in this. If not, links are in the description. You can open it, and once you log in, just come to analyze and just click on FI and DI data, and thereafter you can select the participants here. Usually we avoid DIAs, you know that. But if you see recent activity from the FIIs, especially yesterday's activity from the pros, if you see, they are strong bearish. Okay, and coming to FIIs are mild bearish. But coming to, this is the part you need to see, the clients retails are completely bullish in options as well as in the futures. They are medium bearish. But if you see, the majority of members who are trapped today are clients, right? So this is also useful website you can use today. Actually, today's data is not updated. If you remember, we used to do the same thing through our Excel. If you know, these are the things I used to update you, right? So the same thing here, but you are getting in very good format, because if you just click on this down arrow, then you can see what is there. You can see the net number, as well as there with a graphical representation. That is something very useful, because you can see all the indices as well: Nifty, Bank Nifty, mid cap Nifty, and Fin Nifty. So this is very useful feature, so have a look. Now let's see, initially let's talk about the results, thereafter we will talk about HDFC Bank. Okay, so now let's see, the particular numbers are not disappointing, and I am again repeating this. But if you see, let's talk only about the negatives which we can find out from the HDFC point of view. So if you see there, LDR, loan deposit ratio, decreased. And in there, see, after results also, the something interesting point is, you can see on the screen, other brokerages and everything are still giving the buy ratio. Okay, we will talk again in few minutes about this. But coming to numbers, LDR, loan deposit ratio, decreased, and credit deposit ratio is also, we got almost near to 110%, which is the highest across all the banks in the history. Okay, now coming to, they also given liquid coverage ratio. Previously it is 121, and again it back to 110, which we call as LCR. And personally, if you see, if you ask about these points, still these points are manageable. And whatever the percentage today we got drop in, if you see, almost near to, let's come into daily candle, and you can see almost near to 8.44%, which is overreacted. Personal analysis says this is definitely overreacted. And usually, if you see, especially coming to bigger banks, all this LDR, LCR, and credit deposit ratio are something which are manageable. But the important point is, in the con call after the results, the bank clearly said that even LDR may, in coming quarters also, we may decrease. And usually for the big banks, at least for my case, I see a net interest income, net interest margin, NPS, slippage, deposit, loan growth, asset quality, and these are all the things we usually see. But coming to whatever the negatives which we discussed in the HDFC are manageable, and truly I believe that. And coming to, there is also one more point. If we talk about only search for negatives, because see, if you combinedly see the results, nothing much, as I am again repeating that, but still it is reacted too much. So at least I went through and I just searched everything, and in that case I have seen EPS little bit dip, but still in the long run I am talking, I am still looking HDFC as a positive. So coming to what is the next coming, if even if you see in the last 3 years, this is the range which it formed. So still I am looking on long run HDFC Bank. I am still looking as a good performer in the bank Nifty, and yes, still HDFC Bank in long run I am bullish on it. And yes, this dip particularly according to me, I use as an opportunity. And coming to, let's talk about Bank Nifty tsunami. I can say this, it's like a tsunami, 2000 points fall. Truly I did not expect this, and if you see clearly, it's almost got and again rejected back. So now what to see in Bank Nifty? Yes guys, now as this level is breached out, definitely I am looking Bank Nifty again. The demand zone is at 44,761, so I am expecting it to come to these zones. But there is one more thing which you need to focus on. And coming to Nifty, okay, before Bank Nifty I need to talk about Nifty. If you see Nifty, I am looking at 21,450, but yes, from 450 is the level somewhere near to at this level. But yes, I am adding some buffers, and a round figure I am saying 21,400. And yes, majority of chances of tomorrow is gap down chances. But still, as I say, if it opens gap down, it's not a good idea to directly jump on shorts. Yes, I would also update things in the Telegram channel as well, but still we need to watch out very closely Nifty at 21,400 to 450 range. So this is one thing. And coming to Bank Nifty, as I said, I will hold my view for little. Yes, completely I am not looking any bullish from here, but yes, tomorrow's reaction is most important from the Nifty, because Nifty is getting some support from the IT. And Bank Nifty, as you all know, if Bank Nifty is dragging, and if you are a beginner, I suggest you to just you can see VIX increased a lot. So make sure you just stay away Bank Nifty and go for some Nifty or some stable index to trade. And coming to HDFC, as I said, we will come back again. Yes, in HDFC, if you see, it's not about my personal view. And even if you see after the results also, you can see on the screen all these brokerages have given a buy rate. No one have shifted to sell rate. So this clearly indicates that the results which are posted are not at all disappointing. But yes, there are some things which giving a indication that even for the further quarters also HDFC is not gonna to post good numbers. So this might be disappointed the investors, and we have seen this fall. And yes, still, as I said, HDFC I am looking at. And coming to demand zones, yes, on the little bit of downside we have demand zones. But coming to HDFC, this level I am looking at present. But according to the scenario, I am not expecting this to hold. But yes, this is a good level. If you ask, 1525 is a good level, and I am looking, if this not holds, then there are some good levels on the bottom as well. But still it is a good level to hold on. So we will see what happens. And don't forget to join in the Telegram channel, because you get all the updates here itself. So see you in the next video. Until then, this is Krishna signing off. Jai Hind.